Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome, Suswagatam, Jai Hind. Welcome to an enlightening session where we unravel the mysteries and possibilities of life after 12th, life after HSC. So today we embark on a journey of self-discovery, career exploration and personal growth guided by Dr. Amit Mehta, a distinguished figure in the realm of mentorship, motivation and mental wellness. So let us welcome our expert of the day before we start the session.
यस गुड इवनिंग नमस्कार कैसे हैं आप लोग
Yes,
थैंक यू वेरी मच मिस्टर विपुल माली for inviting me for this enlightening session and looking forward to contribute more and more.
pleasure is ours. Pleasure is ours, and thank you for accepting our invitation and joining in today's session. So it would be our pleasure to have you and to have your inputs. So, audience, before we start the session, do like, do share, and do spread this session in your network so that maximum of us can join in and participate in this session. And I'm your host for the day, Vipul Mali, founder of Post Resume HR Consultancy. We provide recruitment services across India and Africa, particularly middle to senior level management positions in IT, engineering, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and textile industries, particularly. And additionally, we offer assistance to job seekers through resume writing, LinkedIn profile optimization, and career coaching. So, audience, we believe that sharing is caring, and purpose of this expert talk show is to bring in industry experts like Dr. Amit, who comes and share their experience. So, do subscribe our YouTube channel, Vipul the Wonderful, and press the bell icon to get the regular update. So, as we stand on the threshold of next chapter in our life, it's natural to feel a mix of excitements and uncertainties. Uncertainties. Questions like what after high school, what after HSC, क्या करे, कौन सा कोर्स करे, कैसा करे. So, Dr. Amit Mehta, who is PhD in management, is a seasoned manufacturing professional, motivational speaker, mentor, and wellness coach as well. And uh, so, throughout this session, we will explore the importance of self discovery, the significance of higher education, and the value of pursuing a career that resonates with our hearts. And but let's not forget the essence of today's session, the live Q&A. So आपको जो भी क्वेश्चंस है, आपको जो भी क्वेरी है, जो भी कंसर्न्स है, इवन आपको कुछ इनपुट देना है, तो यू कैन डेफिनेटली कमेंट इन. We will be happy to have your questions, inputs and ideas, and that will make this session more interactive. So without further delay, it's let's embrace the possibilities, overcome the challenges and pave the way for a future filled with purpose, fulfillment and success. So once again, thank you for joining in today's session, and let's make today's session one to remember, and let's make it more interactive by having an interactive session. So, over to you, Dr. Amit Mehta. Please tell us something more about you and your life journey before we start the session.
Yeah, thank you. So I'm Dr. Amit Mehta. Basically, I'm an electrical engineer. I did my diploma in electrical engineering in 2002, pass out, and then I've done 1 year advanced diploma in electrical engineering. Basically, I belongs to Gujarat, Saurashtra, Amreli, and later on I joined a cement manufacturing company. Started with Sangi Cement in 2005, and 2005 to 2007 I worked there. 2007 I joined Aditya Birla Group, Ultratech Cement, at Rajula, Gujarat plant. And from 2007 2015 I was there. I'm experienced in electrical systems of the cement plant, and recently I have completed my PhD in Industry 4.0. So I will elaborate more on Industry 4.0 as the sessions move forward. And if I talk about my education journey, so I completed my BTech in power engineering from BITS Pilani. That is a work integrated learning program that I did along with my job. and I did my MBA in finance from Manipal Global Next University, Malaysia. That is also a work integrated learning program. And recently in January 2024, I've been awarded with the PhD in management, and specifically for my contribution research in Industry 4.0. And
Wow,
presently I'm living in
that's
Chandrapur.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Congratulations for that.
Thanks, thanks.
Great, great. So, audience, you can know more about our expert, Dr. Amit Mehta. You can follow his LinkedIn profile. I have shown here. You can also, I'll also show his other social media accounts at the end of the session, and we'll also put the links in the YouTube description. So, do check the YouTube descriptions after this session, and you will get the links to connect with him, and you can know more about him. You can also DM him and get his guidance. He'll be happy to help you. So, with that note, once again, let us start the session with the very first question. What is to be done after 12th science? There are 12th in science, commerce, and art. So we will discuss one by one. So, starting with the first, what is to be done after 12th science?
Yeah, so this is very important questions, I can say, one of the important question. So 12th science, earlier it was like common, but in recent years situation has differently come out, and students have to choose the group. So if either it is a group A, B, so if it is a biology kind of group, they have to go for medical only, and if it is maths uh, kind of group, so they have to go with engineering degree. So medical, there are option like appearing for NEET. So NEET is the exam, all over India students are appearing for medical admission. So by going through NEET, if they are not succeeding in NEET, then there are so many open seats are available across the Indian medical colleges. So this is one part. Since I am basically from engineering background, so I'm giving more focus on engineering after 12th science. So nowadays I did some research on those datas, because whenever I'm going through career counseling sessions, so after 12th science, if you are pursuing engineering, so very interesting data come out in last 2 3 years admission process. So what are the top three branches which are filling very fast? मतलब जो तीन ब्रांचेस है जो सबसे पहले भर्ती है इंजीनियरिंग में, जब आपका काउंसलिंग होता है, तो उसमें टॉप ब्रांच है कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग, जो सबसे पहले फिलअप होती है. उसके पीछे रीजन है, देर आर मल्टीपल रीजन्स, because now artificial intelligence, cloud computing, machine learning, everything is evolving very fast. So we can say now, next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, future belongs to the computer science engineering. Second branch students choosing is again evergreen branch is electronics and communication engineering. This is also more or less compared with computer science engineering. And third branch is a mechanical engineering, because no industry, no manufacturing is moving without the mechanical and machineries. And then there are electrical, civil engineering likewise. So if at all we have to choose after 12th science, if you choose for biology kind of group, you have to go for medical, there is no choice. If you are chosen for engineering, A and B group, mathematics group, then you have to go for the engineering. And then there are specialized kind of engineering branches are available, that is we called artificial intelligence. In Gujarat, if I talk about last 2023, so first artificial intelligence branch was filled up by the students, and then it is coming computer science, and then it is coming ECE. So this is very clear. But before choosing anything, my very first thing is, wherever your interest is there, आपको जहां लगता है कि मुझे ये करना है, you go into that field only. If you go into the another field which is none of your interest, which is not attracting you, so it is going to be difficult for you to survive in the field. If you see, I have written champion here. So in industry, what we are saying on a lighter mode, that you have to champion in the field, whatever you choose. otherwise there is no future for you. तो आपको ऐसा फील्ड चूज करना चाहिए कि जहां पे आप चैंपियन बन सको, और चैंपियन वही बन सकते हो जहां पे आपको इंटरेस्ट हो. यस.
True, so very well said. Go where your heart is. Will find a way. So अगर आपका जहाँ पे चाह वहाँ पे रहा, तो वो फील्ड आप सिलेक्ट कीजिए. सक्सेस तो डेफिनेटली फॉलो करेगी. सो वेरी राइटली सही, बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. सो आफ्टर साइंस, द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज टू बी डन आफ्टर 12th, कॉमर्स एंड आर्ट्स.
तो सेम आई विल स्टार्ट विथ जहाँ चाह वहाँ रहा. आपका इंटरेस्ट है तो कॉमर्स और आर्ट्स, बिकॉज कॉमर्स भी आपने सिलेक्ट कर लिया, देन यू पास विथ 12th कॉमर्स. सो 12th कॉमर्स करने के बाद you have to go for the integrated courses nowadays available. If you would like to become CA, or you would like to become a CS, company secretary, and CA, chartered accountant. These are the top branches available in the commerce sector. So if you have chosen to go for that these two branches, then definitely you go for integrated course, bachelor, graduation, BCom. First you go for BCom, then you can select for a CA. Again, for CS also you can select this. Nowadays colleges are available across India, which is giving 5 years course. So 3 years for graduation and 2 years for 3 years for your next master's degree or whatever it may be. So for commerce, this is the things. For arts, I can say is infinite availability, and art students can do the wonders in India, and specifically from the region where I'm coming from. Arts is not being considered.
बट देखा जाए तो आर्ट्स के लिए लोगों का जो नजरिया है ना, जो जो देखने का तरीका है, वो थोड़ा सा अलग है. कि आर्ट्स मतलब इट्स लास्ट ऑप्शन. किसी ने आर्ट्स रखा हो तो ऐसा बोलते कि जस्ट टाइम पास के लिए
Yes,
रखा है, मतलब नॉट अ
yes.
सीरियस स्टूडेंट.
बहुत बहुत
वो
इंटरेस्टिंग है,
एक
बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. So as you rightly said,
राइट.
मैं उसी के ऊपर फोकस कर रहा था कि arts is not being considered as a main and mainstream branch. So जब भी कोई आर्ट्स
राइट.
में रहता है तो थोड़ा लोग ऐसा बात करते हैं, अरे आर्ट्स लिया, बट आर्ट्स इज इनफाइनाइट पॉसिबिलिटीज आई कैन से. Being an electrical engineer, my heart is with poetry, my heart is with essay writing, my heart is with novel writing. And you can see many of the engineering students, you can take example of Chetan Bhagat and so many people who are going into the engineering or in other stream, but they are basically with arts. So arts
True.
is having lot many possibilities, infinite possibilities I can say, in compared to all other these things. You can go for UPSC also. You are seeing so many. Recently एक movie release हुआ 12th fail. So that main
12th
main
फेल, या.
lead main lead was a arts graduate, और वो भी हिंदी में. उसने इंटरव्यू भी हिंदी में परस्यू किया. सो उसमें
ट्रू.
इतना इसको सक्सेस मिला कि मतलब वो दूसरे लोगों के लिए एकदम इंस्पिरेशन बन गया. तो आर्ट्स इज हैविंग अ
ट्रू.
लॉट ऑफ दिस थिंग. अभी रिसेंटली आई केम अक्रॉस वन ऑफ द इंटीग्रेटेड कोर्स IIM is offering 5 years course for the after 12th arts. So after 5 years you will
वाओ.
get MBA from IIM. So this is
वाओ.
possible and it is available now.
वाओ. दैट्स इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट. वो काफ़ी अच्छी इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट बताई आपने.
Yes.
एंड वेरी वेल सेड. ट्रू, ट्रू, ट्रू. सो ये अगर हम बात करें, हॉबी की बात करें, तो लोग थोड़ा, अगेन लोगों का पर्सपेक्टिव थोड़ा अलग हो जाता है. सो स्टडी करते हैं तो पीपल से कि फोकस ऑन स्टडी ओनली. तो जॉब में भी वैसा ही होता है कि अगर कुछ एक्स्ट्रा एडिशनल करना हो तो इट बिकम्स वेरी टफ. तो उसको कैसे परस्यू करें? अगर अगर हॉबी को परस्यू करना है ड्यूरिंग जॉब और वर्क और स्टडीज, तो कैसे परस्यू कर सकते हैं, मतलब सक्सेसफुली बैलेंस करके?
Yeah, so it is one of the question which is close to my heart actually. So since last 20 years, I'm working in engineering field or cement manufacturing professional. Day in day out, we are talking about the machineries, electricity, mechanized system, and everything. But my hobby was on artificial intelligence side, and from the starting itself, when I started my job in 2002 in Sangi Cement, so there were desktop kind of computer which is very heavy. So I used to sit on that computer and doing so many things, putting some formulas in Excel sheet and getting some results out of that. So that was my hobby actually. And now after 20 years of my journey, because starting from a diploma holder and up to PhD, So my hobby was basically cloud computing kind of thing, because in 2002 no one was knowing about cloud computing. At the time he was, I also come to know about those things. So that was my hobby. So along with my job, I was getting some time. And one important thing is, along with your hobby, whatever hobby is your, but try to update that hobby with time to time, whatever job you are doing, but keep update yourself on your hobby. So along with your job or work, you can pursue your hobby. Presently myself is also doing, and I think Mr. Vipul is also is having hobby as his career, I can say. Is one of the inspiration for the audience. So we can do that
Thank
actually.
you.
And if you are musician actually, so musician is having a special entry scheme for military. Many of the students may not be knowing. So there is a special kind of band, and this kind of grade in soldiers also available. If you are going in army, so there is musician kind of things also available. So if your hobby is in music, if your hobby is in writing, so there are a lot of job related to content writing, story writing. So it is available across platforms. Only you have to research a little bit, and you will get all the answers.
Recently, we have seen a girls band in this India's Got Talent, which was from army.
Yes, yes.
So you're right. There are special quotas for all the talents and all the sports persons and everyone in the all the fields. Government or public sector or even private sectors also do sponsor candidates, such candidates.
Right.
So that's true. That's true. So again, moving back to the question of how students can leverage online resources and platforms to explore the potential career options, particularly after कोविड ऑनलाइन की काफ़ी डिमांड है, ऑनलाइन काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें
Yes.
हो रही है, तो मतलब स्टूडेंट्स ये चीज़ों को कैसे एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं, कैसे उसको लेवरेज कर सकते हैं?
So, if you remember in your time or my time when we are passed out, so there were Google just started or was not in existence. So now, when I undergoing my PhD research,
That was the era of Rediff and Yahoo.
right, right. So Orkut was also there. So Orkut,
Orkut
many of
was
the
there,
students
yeah,
may
true.
not be knowing, but Orkut is one kind of Facebook for us in 2005 6. So
True,
I
true,
can
true.
say, using online resources with clear thought will give you more results. Now Chat GPT is available, Google Bard is also available. So whatever question you are asking, they are giving ready-made answers. So whatever dilemma in your mind, either you can take help from the mentors. We are available, myself, Mr. Vipul, we are available across the platforms. You can directly DM us also. So whatever confusion in your mind, you can take with us. And then you are having Chat GPT. And I was talking about my PhD research. So during my PhD research, so there are two three websites available, which is giving the all the research papers and so many PhD research available on that platform. One is a Google Scholar, one is a Scopus. Is there Scopus Scopus? Google Scholar you can type and find out any uh, research available across the platform. And for your career thing kind of thing, you put your interest, and Chat GPT will give you the answer in the form of courses available. If you are putting my poetry is my hobby and I would like to convert into the job, so Chat GPT will give you the list of the courses along with the colleges and everything. So now it is just a click away.
Yeah, you are very right. You are very true. It's easily available. You just you need to explore it, and you will get it. True.
Yeah.
Yes, audience, you can definitely ask your question. We'll be happy to have them. So don't hesitate. Ask your questions. We will definitely explore them. Yes, Dipti ji, thank you for showing your presence. Manish, Travel World, thank you for showing your presence. And moving on to the next question, what role does higher education play in shaping students' career trajectory after 12th HSC?
So 12th HSC, before giving answer to this question, I would like to say two lines from the Sanskrit. My mother always saying me, that na choraharyam na cha rajaharyam, na choraharyam na cha rajaharyam, na cha bhatrubhagyam na cha bharakari, व्यये कृते वर्धते एव नित्यम विद्या धनम सर्वधनम प्रधानम। इसका सिंपल मीनिंग ये होता है कि चोर इसका चोरी नहीं कर सकता है, ना आपका राजा आपसे ये ले सकता है, ना भाइयों के बीच में ये डिवाइड हो सकता है, ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स के अमंग में ये डिवाइड हो सकता है। जो भी एजुकेशन आप गेन करते हो वो आप ही के पास रहेगा, ना आपके ऊपर ये कोई भार बन के रहता है। लेकिन आप इसका जितना यूज करते जाते हो, जितना अपडेट करते जाते हो, उतना ये बढ़ता जाता है। ये
बांटने
बहुत
से
ही
बढ़ता
अच्छा,
है।
या बहुत ही अच्छा संस्कृत सुभाषित है जो मेरी मदर हमेशा मुझे बोलती है। आज की डेट में भी मैं अभी रिसेंटली इनको मिल के आया, तो ये एक
वाह।
चीज बोलती है कि अपने आप को अपडेट करते रहो, अपना नॉलेज बढ़ाते रहो। तो यहाँ पे जो हायर एजुकेशन की हम बात करते हैं कि स्टूडेंट की करियर ट्रेजेक्टरी में आफ्टर ट्वेल्थ हायर एजुकेशन का क्या रोल है, तो हायर एजुकेशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और आप हायर एजुकेशन को परस्यू करिए आपके इंटरेस्ट के हिसाब से। जैसे मैंने आगे बताया कि ट्वेल्थ साइंस, आर्ट्स और कॉमर्स, उसके बाद जो जो कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है उसमें बेस्ट पॉसिबल एजुकेशन आप एक्वायर कर लीजिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल। डोंट बी इन अ हरी टू गो इन टू द जॉब, बिकॉज वंस यू गो इन टू द जॉब देर इज ए डबल काइंड ऑफ थिंग। आप दो घोड़े पे सवार हो जाएंगे, जो कभी सक्सेस होगा कभी आपको गिरा देगा।
ट्रू ट्रू
Since
ट्रू।
I have done everything after joining my job, so how difficult it is, I only know and my family only know. Because after coming from the job up to night 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, we used to study. But now you need not to do. My advice to all these students: first gain your higher education available in your particular domain. If you are doing engineering in mechanical, then you go up to the masters of engineering. And then if you would like to go for MBA, if you don't want to go into the manufacturing, then there are different paths available. So
Right.
higher education is definitely an important part for the career trajectory.
Very, very well said. Very true. Very true. Uh, yeah. So, moving on to the next question: how can students balance pursuing their patience with practical consideration when making career decisions?
So this question again I relate with patience along with your interest. And then if you are one example I'm giving, if you are very good at creating some animation, so at your student life you are very good at creating some animation or kind of cartoon, so you can pursue your career as a digital creator. Nowadays when this career is available and very much in demand, so big companies like Swiggy, Zomato, and in Amul also you are seeing. So whatever recent thing happening across the India, either it is political or from movie cinemas, so they are putting into the cartoon. So it is a kind of digital creation they are doing. Something out of that they are putting, and in very interesting way they are putting. So if you're good at imagination, good at creating something, so you have to go as a digital creator. So practical consideration you have to couple with your passion. So passion only you know, either your parents know. So I don't think nowadays parents are restricting any of the child, because they are giving full liberty to the child. Whatever you want to do, we are with you, and you can go. And there are multiple choices available, Vipulji. In our time, there were no choices available. We have to go for select branches of the engineering, or we have to go for the select course after 12th commerce or arts.
Very true. Very true. There were very limited options, limited resources, and limited awareness also. So that was
Yeah.
the true fact. Uh,
Yeah.
So moving on to the next question, what are some key skills and attributes that employers look for in candidates? Particularly freshers. Who are getting out of the schools, high schools.
So very very interesting question actually. I am also conducting some of the interviews. So what we are looking for in fresh talents. So I can say there are four key things what we are looking for. One is a behavior. So when we are taking interview for half an hour, so half an hour we are understanding their behavior by giving different situation. one scenario we are giving, this scenario is in front of you, how you tackle this situation. So behavior we are gauging, and second we are gauging is a discipline. So discipline is very much required to gain employment in any of the industry or any of the organization. Third is honesty. So honesty cannot be tested in a 30 minutes interview or 45 minutes interview, but by giving some of the case studies and scenarios. So in nowadays, while taking interviews, such kind of scenarios available with us. We are giving scenarios and asking to take them decision. What decision you will take? So out of that, we are getting their honesty towards honesty. What is the inclination of the candidate? And last but not least, and very important, is agility. Agility is to get the scenario of the things before it happens. We can say is a forecasting of the thing. So how this student or candidate is adaptable or agile to the newer things. So these four things, if I summarize, one is a behavior, second is discipline, third is honesty, and fourth is agility. So these four things we are basically looking for the candidates while selecting.
Great, great. Well answered. You rightly answered it. So Dipti is asking one question. Uh, so how to know your patient when you have interest in everything? So what would be your answer for that?
Very interesting question. Thank you. So if you have interest in everything, you have to check for the inclination. इंक्लिनेशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऐसे कि आपका झुकाव किस तरफ है, क्योंकि आप किसी भी चीज को कहीं भी पकड़ के ले जाओगे, खास करके आउट ऑफ पैशन, लेकिन वो वहीं पे फिर अट्रैक्ट होता रहेगा। स्टूडेंट आइदर इज गर्ल और बॉय, तो उनका जो इंटरेस्ट रहेगा वो बार बार उनके दिमाग में आता रहेगा कि मेरा इंटरेस्ट तो ये है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ समबडी इंटरेस्टेड इन बिजनेस एंड स्टार्टेड द जॉब, सो बार बार उनके दिमाग में वो बिजनेस वाला जो अपन बोलते हैं ना कीड़ा, वो एक दिमाग में बार बार आता रहेगा। सो इंक्लिनेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट to get the information from the your child. So when your child is talking about something, so you get the inclination. If he's talking about a direction of the movie, say example, so his inclination is towards that, but it is also changing and evolving till he gets mature. So up to the age of 18 or 20, I can say it is evolving, it is changing with the time and trend. So after completion of graduation or before graduation, if you come to know about exact passion, it is very very important that you can get the insight of his or her passion.
Yes, Dipti. Hope you have got the answer. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the appreciation. Uh, Great session. Thank you so much. So the next question is, what are some misconceptions students might have about certain career paths and how they can address them?
So again is very interesting question and very important, I can say. Now misconception is what I can say. लोगों के दिमाग में नहीं आता है कि मुझे कौन सी ब्रांच लेनी है। So my friend is taking mechanical engineering. I am also doing mechanical engineering. My friend is doing computer science engineering. मैं उसको ले लेता हूँ, या तो मैं न्यूज़ में पढ़ता हूँ कि ये ब्रांच चल रही है, मैं उसको ले लेता हूँ। तो मिसकंसेप्शन ये है कि आप कोई भी ब्रांच करके आप सक्सीड नहीं हो पाओगे जॉब को फैच करने में। आपको कपल करना पड़ेगा आपका खुद का पैशन एंड उसका ट्रेंड आपको देखना पड़ेगा। सो वॉट एवर कोर्स यू आर चूजिंग, उसको चूज करने से पहले एक बार शांति से बैठ के आप उसके बारे में रिसर्च करिए कि ये पर्टिकुलर कोर्स है, उसका अक्रॉस द इंडस्ट्री क्या डिमांड है, और अगर डिमांड है तो उसका कैरियर प्रोग्रेशन कहाँ तक है, मैं कहाँ तक इसमें ग्रोथ कर पाऊंगा। तो सर्टेन करियर पाथ को लेकर के अगर मैं बात करूंगा आइदर इंजीनियरिंग और कॉमर्स, और अगर फॉर एग्जांपल मैं बात करूंगा कि किसी ने एलएलएम कर लिया, इंटीग्रेटेड कोर्स में एलएलबी किया, एलएलएम किया, एंड लॉ में इन्होंने पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कर लिया, लेकिन उनको करियर पाथ ही मालूम नहीं है कि एलएलएम करने के बाद मेरे पास करियर ऑप्शन क्या क्या है। सो इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आप कोई भी कोर्स को चूज करें उससे पहले आप इसके बारे में पूरा रिसर्च करिए। अदरवाइज मिसकंसेप्शन माइंड में एक ही है कि सब लोग ले रहे हैं, या तो बहुत सारे लोग इसमें ट्रेंडिंग है तो इसमें जाना। तो वो मिसकंसेप्शन एक बार दिमाग से निकालना पड़ेगा। आपका खुद का पैशन और उसके बारे में रिसर्च करके ही जाना पड़ेगा। इट इज़ मोर और लेस लाइक आई कैन से शेयर मार्केट। आप किसी भी शेयर को लोगों से सुन के ले लेते हैं, देन फेलियर के चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं। और आप
वेरी ट्रू।
उसके बारे में रिसर्च करते हैं, समझते हैं वो कंपनी क्या काम करती है, कैसा काम करती है। इट इज सिमिलर अप्लाइड हियर।
वेरी वेरी राइटली सेड। तो कहते हैं ना कि सुनो सबकी बट करे करो अपने दिल की, एंड लिसन, गेट एडवाइस फ्रॉम एवरीवन, बट डू फॉलो द वन विद प्रॉपर रिसर्च, प्रॉपर स्टडी एंड प्रॉपर ऑथेंटिकेशन के बाद ही एक चीज को फॉलो। बोलो किसी ने बोल दिया और उसको ब्लाइंडली फॉलो करना, दैट इज नॉट द राइट एडवाइस। So
Yeah.
yeah, one more question from Dipti. What is the role of parents after 12th? Very very important and very crucial question, I can say. So what is your views on this?
ओके, सो एक्चुअली पेरेंट्स का रोल मैं नहीं बोलूँगा कि आफ्टर 12th स्टार्ट होता है। पेरेंट्स का रोल 7th 8th स्टैंडर्ड से ही स्टार्ट हो जाता है। यू हैव टू गेन द इनसाइट्स ऑफ योर चाइल्ड अबाउट हिज पेशन। धीरे धीरे आप उसको मोल्ड करना पड़ेगा। फ्रॉम 10th इटसेल्फ आपको डिसाइड करना पड़ेगा कि वो किस में जाना चाह रहा है। एंड 12th तो बहुत लेट हो जाएगा, क्योंकि 12th में तो आपको तब तक तो आपके ग्रुप सिलेक्शंस वगैरह सब हो जाते हैं कि आइदर यू आर गोइंग फ्रॉम मेडिकल और गोइंग फॉर कॉमर्स, आर्ट्स और साइंस। तो आपको लेटेस्ट बाय 9th स्टैंडर्ड तो आपको मालूम पड़ जाना चाहिए कि आपके चाइल्ड को आपको किस तरफ लेके जाना है। तो पेरेंट्स का रोल मैं बोलूँगा कि स्टार्ट हो जाता है 8 9 स्टैंडर्ड से। उसको धीरे धीरे बच्चे से बात करके निकालना पड़ेगा where he is interested or she is interested, and then you have to guide.
Yes, very rightly true. उसको कहाँ पे इंटरेस्ट है, where he is interested, and what are what are the capabilities he have, what are the skills he has, उसको मैच करके कई बार उसको, फॉर एन एग्जांपल उसको साइंस में जाना होता है, बट आपको पता है कि he is made for arts, उनका इंक्लिनेशन आर्ट्स में, तो आपको उनको ग्रूमिंग करना पड़ेगा, काउंसलिंग करना पड़ेगा, समझाना पड़ेगा। तो वो आपने बिल्कुल सही बताया कि 12th तो वो जो रसोई बन जाती है तब उसमें मसाले डालते हैं तो वो टेस्ट नहीं आता है। वो रसोई बन रही होती है तभी से आपको उसमें पहले से ही स्पाइसेस एंड मसाले डालने पड़ेंगे। तो वो 7th एंड स्टैंडर्ड में होगा, तब से ही आपको उसको समझ के मेंटोरिंग करके काउंसलिंग करके उसकी इंटरेस्ट और उसकी कैपेसिटी, उसकी कैपेबिलिटीज वो मैच करके आपको उसको सही गाइडेंस देना पड़ेगा, सो दैट ही इज मेंटली रेडी व्हेन देयर इज अ टाइम फॉर सिलेक्शन। सो दैट्स ट्रू, परफेक्ट। So very very important questions in the current time, mental wellness, and self care, proactiveness. So how is that important in navigating the transition from high school to the next phase of life?
Very very important actually. Here, if I say as a
And
wellness coach,
particularly, sorry, let me add one, particularly in the era of this OTT and online world and social media and Facebook and blah 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 blah, it becomes more crucial to manage all these things. So yeah, please give your views
so
on that.
very important question actually. If I, as a wellness coach, I see this question. So this is the transition, not only navigating the transition from high school to next phase, but it is from teenage to the next level. So 15 years is completing 10th, after 17th completing 12th. So 17th to it is coming to 18. So 18th is हम बोलते हैं ना मताधिकार मिल गया. So is eligible voter now. So after 18. So 18 is a very crucial year of the life for decision making. Adult भी बन जाते हैं बच्चे at the age of 18. So उसमें जो hormonal changes वगैरह जो आते हैं that doctors can advise. But as a wellness coach, if I advise, so here student is have to pass from two phases. One is from teenage to the adult, and second is from high school to the graduating college, so undergraduate college. So there are totally different kind of atmosphere. When you are in school up to 12th, there is a much kind of discipline, much kind of parent support, much kind of protection. So when you are going into the college, and in most of the cases colleges are not within your city where you are staying with your parents, so you have to move from one place to another place. And then one of the important thing is the homesickness. Nowadays students are not having such kind of things, but when we were studying, so homesickness one of the crucial point when students going outside of their town and going away from the parents from very first time. So that kind of consultation from the parents is very much required during this period. पेरेंट्स को मेरा एक ही एडवाइस है कि जब ये चेंज ट्रांजिशन होता है तो आप मेंटली उनको पहले से प्रिपेयर करके रखो. आफ्टर 12th आपको कोई इधर अलग अलग सिटी में जाना पड़ेगा, अलग अलग कॉलेज में पढ़ना पड़ेगा और उसका ये एनवायरनमेंट रहेगा. नावाडेज रेगिंग वगैरह सब तो बिल्कुल ही गवर्नमेंट ने कंट्रोल कर लिया है, so this is not an question at all. बट अगर स्टूडेंट का मेंटालिटी का बात करूँ तो उनको कॉलेज में थोड़ा फ्रीडम वगैरह मिलता है, पेरेंट्स से दूर भी जाते हैं. तो पेरेंट्स का काउंसलिंग हमेशा उनके साथ रहना चाहिए. दिन में एक बार दो बार उनसे हालचाल पूछो, क्या हालचाल है, उनकी हेल्थ के बारे में पूछना. तो ये सब बहुत ही छोटी छोटी चीज़ें लेकिन इम्पेक्ट बहुत करती है. तब आपके बच्चे को बाहर जाने के बाद भी लगता है कि मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे साथ ही.
Very true, very true. Well answered, and the perfect one advice for the parents and the students as well. So, Dipti is asking one more question. What as a parent, you should know your wards patient. 3 points.
सो इसमें सिंपली एक एक्सरसाइज कराना चाहिए इनसे, बच्चों से, कि आप इनको तीन उनके जो पेशेंट है वो लिखने के लिए एक चीट में दे दीजिए. 3 अलग अलग चीट बनाए हो और उसको नंबरिंग करने के लिए बोलिए. या तो आप 10 उसके जो उसको जानते हो उसके हिसाब से 10 पॉइंट आपके लिख के दो कि आपका पेशेंट मुझे इस इसमें लग रहा है. आप इसको 1 to 10 में प्रायोरिटी करके दो. 10 इज लिस्ट, उसको रख दीजिए. 1 इज उसको सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है, उसको रख दीजिए. बाई दिस वे ऑल्सो यू कैन कम टू नो. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इफ आई से, आप इनके क्लास टीचर से इंटरेक्ट करिए. जब भी आप स्कूल में जाइए, पेरेंट टीचर मीटिंग में जाइए, तो वो ज़्यादातर बातें उनके फ्रेंड से करते हैं, क्लास टीचर से करते हैं बच्चे. तो आप उनसे इन्फॉर्मेशन लीजिए कि इसका इंक्लिनेशन किस साइड में है. आप इनके पीटी टीचर से मिलिए, आप इनके आर्ट्स टीचर से, क्राफ्ट्स के टीचर से मिलिए और अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट के टीचर से मिलिए कि इसका इंक्लिनेशन किस तरफ है. तो डेफिनेटली यू कैन कम टू नो अबाउट पेशेंट ऑफ योर वार्ड.
Very, very, very true. Well answered. Hope you got the answer, Dipti ji. So, now moving on to one personal question. What is your motivation, or inspiration we can say? आपने बैचलर्स किया, उसके बाद मास्टर्स किया, उसके बाद PhD किया, now you are a doctorate. So, what is the inspiration? What is the motivation for your long education journey?
So I can say one is on personal front and one is on professional front. So there are two motivation. So one, my personal motivation is my elder brother, Dr. Girish Mehta, who has completed all his journey along with his studies, and he's more workaholic than me. Along with the
Wow,
family balancing, he has done
wow,
everything. And as we rightly discussing about the arts, he was simple bachelor of arts in economics, and then
wow,
he has started his career in 1995. Then he did his masters and reach up to the PhD, and he wrote 2 books on his passion, actually what he is following. So he is my inspiration for this long education journey. Second, on professional part, if I say, when I joined Sangi Cement, being a diploma electrical engineer, so always I felt that diploma engineers are not believed to be at par with graduate engineers. So always that small thing has hurted me across my journey. So I've decided to pursue my higher education along with my job, and to stood at par with all the graduate engineers uh, across whom I have worked. So these two things actually have inspired me a lot.
wow. That's great. Amazing, amazing. So, what will be your final words? What is your one-line advice to the present audience, and
So
also to those who will watch this video afterwards?
yeah, so if you allow me, I will give three advice.
For sure, we would like to have four advice. It's
Yeah.
your
So, as I mentioned about my mother, so my father always said to me that there is no alternate for hard work and there is no shortcut for success. So, this thing you have to keep in your mind. Nothing can be cooked overnight, nothing can be come out overnight. If you have to build something big, you have to wait, you have to put your hard work, you have to sweat. So one thing is advised that there is no alternate for hard work and there is no shortcut for success. So this one mantra I am following. And one my father always used to say, uh, कि आपका जो निशाना है वो अगर आप चूक गए तो उसको मैं फॉरगिव कर सकता हूँ, दैट इज ओके। आप मिस कर गए आपके टारगेट को, बट लोअर टारगेट इज नॉट टॉलरेबल। तो आपका टारगेट, आपका एम हमेशा ऊंचा रखो। अगर टारगेट को आप ऊंचा रखोगे तो आप एटलीस्ट जहां तक पहुंचना है वहां नहीं पहुंच के उसके थोड़े नीचे रहोगे, लेकिन आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन से आप हमेशा ज्यादा रहोगे। And third dialogue from Hindi movie, he used to tell me every time for motivating me, खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि तेरी तकदीर लिखने से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है। और ये पॉसिबल तभी है जब आप आपके पैशन को फॉलो करोगे और अपने फील्ड में चैंपियन बनोगे।
Very, very rightly said, very rightly said. There is no alternative to hard work, and there is no shortcut to success. And the other two, punchlines are the uh, thought provoking and motivating ones. So, thank you so much, Dr. Amit, for this amazing session. And it was really interesting and insightful session. So, we wish you all the best. आप ऐसे ही लोगों को हेल्प करते रहे, मोटिवेट करते रहे, ऐसी शुभकामनाएं, बेस्ट विशेस, and stay blessed, keep smiling. And audience, don't forget to check डॉक्टर अमित प्रोफाइल। मैंने लिंक भी आपको चैट में पेस्ट कर दिया, उनका ईमेल आईडी भी मैंने चैट बॉक्स में दिया है, तो आप उनको मेल भी कर सकते हैं, लिंक्डइन पे उनको फॉलो भी कर सकते हैं, डीएम भी कर सकते हैं। सो डू फॉलो, डू connect with him. He'll be happy to help you, guide you.
Yeah,
And Dr. Amit Mehta, thank you once again for joining us
yeah,
today and
yeah.
sharing your
Vipul,
experience.
just to add, I'm also having my YouTube channel. Just recently we have launched, so there also
Definitely.
we are sharing.
We will also put that YouTube sessions, YouTube channels link in the description of our YouTube link. So just see that after this session, and you will find that link. You can connect with Dr. Amit Mehta on YouTube as well, and you get his regular updates. So with that note, signing off for the day. Thank you, Dr. Amit, for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful session with you, Mr. Vipul. Thanks very much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you so much. Yes, so audience, thank you once again for joining us on this insightful session. This was our 114th episode, and we would like to see you again and again every weekend. सो एवरी वीकेंड हम ऐसे ही एक्सपर्ट्स को इनवाइट करेंगे और आपके साथ उनको रूबरू कराएंगे। तो आप अपने लाइव क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं, यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस, यू कैन शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस विद देम, एंड यू कैन मेक द इवनिंग इंटरेक्टिव। सो स्टे ट्यून्ड, फॉलो अस, follow my LinkedIn profile, you can follow me, you can connect with me, you can DM me if you have any query, and यू कैन ऑल्सो चेक ऑल दी सेशंस, 114 सेशंस अभी तक के जो भी हमारे हुए हैं, उसको यूट्यूब चैनल विपुल द वंडरफुल पे आप जाके चेक कर सकते हैं, एंड यू कैन शेयर इट विथ योर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली। यू नेवर नो कौन सा नॉलेज, कौन सा सेशन किनको यूजफुल हो जाएगा। एंड एज वी से, वी बिलीव इन शेयरिंग एंड caring. So keep sharing, keep spreading the knowledge, keep because knowledge बांटने से बढ़ेगा। So with that note, stay blessed, keep smiling. And audience, this session was powered by Post Resume. We are providing recruitment services. To know more, visit our website as shown here, postresume.co.in, and connect with us to get more updates, to more help. And thank you once again. Wishing you a happy weekend.